Hey there, everybody. My name is Manny Cabrera. I'm with Sidekicks Family Martial Arts Centers and the Life Mastery Program there. I'm excited to be on with you guys. Happy Monday. Today, in my normal place of business, today is testing, and what a great start for testing it has been. I've been really excited with seeing all of the kids in our martial arts program, how they're performing, how they are putting in the hard work, and even better, I'm loving seeing the faces of our parents as they're watching their kids succeed through our program. But today, what I want to do is I want to talk about it. Like, I kind of got a little bit of a big announcement of something new that we're going to be doing here. But first, you know what? I want to tell you a little bit of a story, or a little, talk to you guys a little bit. So basically, like, I have three people that I would really say are my coaches in my life, and that they occupy kind of different components of what it is that I do on a daily basis. So I don't know, how much you know about my story, but I got to tell you the truth. I've been kind of unhappy for a while with my health and fitness. Just all of the stuff in the last couple of years just kind of caught up to me. And you know what? So about 3 months or so ago, I started working with a coach that has really helped me find some pretty good results with regards to my fitness. And I'm been losing weight. I'm getting better sleep. I'm eating healthier. All of those kinds of things. And so even though I, as somebody who has been in fitness, been fitness all my life, done martial arts, have all of those things, I sought out a coach to help me in those, in the area where I felt like I was missing something in terms of getting my results. The second coach this coach that I've had, I've had this coach for my whole life. Because, in addition to raising me along with my mom, my dad has been my guide in all things relating to martial arts, self-defense. He was my first, the first person who taught me success principles, that I applied in my life, and even the stuff that we still teach, here at Sidekicks. He's been part of that journey, like I said, my entire life. And the third, I've actually had a few coaches over time that have helped me to get out of my own way when it comes to business. The business side of my martial arts school. There's the martial arts, but then the actual the facility and having students. It's very much there's a business aspect to it. And because I was in my business for a while, I always was wondering, when I first got started, like, why is it so hard? I would work all day long. I would put in my time and my effort and my energy into everything that I was doing. And it just seemed like, I wasn't getting results. So once I sought out a coach for business, and actually over the last couple of years, I've had several who have helped me to get to different places. It was one of those things where I started to see better results. I started to get out of my own way and see what needed to be done. And, the goal at each stage of these things, whether it was, in my health and fitness, whether it was, obviously in martial arts, and then of course in business is that I wanted to save myself time, energy, money, and then most of all, my sanity, because if you're, doing the same thing, you can't expect to get different results, and I figured there are, probably, if I didn't have coaches throughout my life, I didn't have key mentors and people from teachers and my parents and through martial arts and, even my spouse, I would not have gotten to where I am at this point in my life now. And so I'm always very, very grateful for those people. Nobody gets to wherever they're going by themselves. And then, honestly, I figure that there are three reasons why people need a coach: to help you to point out your blind spots, to hold you accountable. And for me, the accountability portion has always been the biggest one. And then last, to maximize performance. Now, I'm an outside the box thinker. I can think up things pretty good. So I mean, for me, it was less the maximizing performance or coming up with new strategies or something. And it was always more the accountability. I always wanted to make sure that I never stepped out, because I didn't want to disappoint the outside person. And that's kind of how I worked best. So I had a kind of, like I said, I kind of have a big a little bit of a big announcement. Can you guess what it is? Yeah, we're actually going to be adding a new coaching program here at Sidekicks. And so recently I became a life mastery coach, and we're going to be limiting it to some limited one-on-one and small group opportunities available for this program. And it's going to be very much centered around those aspects of building success for your life for the long term. And it's completely one of those things I'm very excited, because I noticed that over time, martial arts is a very powerful tool for teaching all of those things, but not everyone is really going to want to do martial arts. And so I'm very excited to be able to present stuff that has changed my life through martial arts, and as I grew up, with everyone, and not necessarily martial arts be part of it. If you're part of our martial arts program, this is going to be a great thing for you if it's something that you are interested in. And we're going to be offering what we call a Life Mastery Light program, as kind of like an intro to this high-level coaching option that's going to be coming soon. So if this sounds like something that you might be interested in, do me a solid, just comment coaching down in the comments section. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you a self-assessment to see if this is something that might be useful for you. So like I said, just mark coaching down in the comments section, and I'll send you a link that will let you kind of assess kind of where you are, kind of what the ups and downs of things that you have been doing are. So I want to thank you for your time. The last thing I kind of want to tell you is that I'm going to be, I'm kind of committed to myself that I'm going to share just all kinds of information with everybody and not even ask you for anything in return over the next month or so. So I'm actually going to be going live probably every night of the week. And then on Friday, I've got this thing we're going to do a really cool fireside chat. And so if that's something you're interested in, I'll give you more information about that as well. But like I said, if you want the free assessment, just mark coaching down in the comments section and I'll hook you up. All right, guys, make it a powerful day. And I can't wait to see you guys soon.